What's up, everyone? This is Elijah, founder of the Veggie. I do want to say before we hop into the review that this review is sponsored by myself. I have several YouTube channels, including one on side hustles, one on how to budget your money, one how to make money online, and one about Airbnb and real estate. So if you're interested in any of those, be sure to check the link in the description on YouTube and you can check them out. Now, let's get started with the review.
What is that, like chicken nuggets? Like chicken nuggets?
Wow. It tastes like codfish. Oh. Wow. I used to eat that as a kid. That kind of hit.
Awesome.
This is good. This is
Okay. So, what's y'all's first impression of your food?
I would say I like mine. It's tasty. Like the sticky noodles, the tasty sauce. Could have used maybe they have a little more vegetables in it. I would say but it's good.
Okay.
My curry. I was expecting like fried rice. I don't know why, but it's flavorful. It's tasty.
Unlike hers.
Like mine.
Okay. What's up, Veggie Outers? So we're at the Goji Cafe, about to give them a review based on the food, the customer service, the atmosphere, and also the price, like how much did it cost. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Okay. So Daisy, what did you think of your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd rate it a 9. I think they got the vegetable curry. I thought I was getting vegetable curry rice, but I got the vegetable curry.
That's what's left.
No, it was really good.
Okay. And what would you give the atmosphere?
The atmosphere, I'd give it a 10. It was quiet and the ambience was good. And yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay. And what would you give the customer service?
The customer service, I'd give it an 8. It's not a traditional restaurant where well, sometimes she does come to the table and take the orders, but you know, because it's a small restaurant, they don't have that many staff. So, but the server was cautious. You know, I didn't have any issues.
Okay. And how about that price?
The price, okay, so they haven't updated the price on the menu, so
That's the problem.
yeah. So when we went to go pay, we were like, oh, why is it? Why was the big difference? So I would give it, I'd give it an 8 for the food, but you know, it would be nice if they updated the prices on the menu, so you know how much you can pay.
Okay. So like the price would be an 8?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So Noah, what'd you think about your food?
I got the pad thai. Oh, I would say it was tasty. It was good. I would call it an 8. The noodles were good. The sauce was good. Except the cabbage was good. Like I said before, you know, always a little more vegetables, always good. But it was probably pretty average amount of vegetables, so can't complain.
Okay. And what would you give the atmosphere?
Yeah, the atmosphere was nice. It was pretty quiet. Nice painting on the wall. Nice lighting. So I'll say a 9.
All right. And what would you give the customer service?
I'll say 6. It was you know, it was not a very high level of service. We had to go up and ask to take our order, but you know, the service got the job done, and the server was very nice and did go behind the table, squeeze behind the table, take our picture. So that was definitely a little bonus.
Right. And what would you rate the price?
Yeah, I do have to say, not having the updated prices on the menu is you know, something that has to be improved upon. You know, I understand there's inflation, but gotta let the customer know. You know, can't surprise them. So I would say 3.
Okay. All right.
But the price wasn't, you know, it was as you'd expect. But I think they just should update their menu so you know what you're gonna pay.
Cool.
Like that's not
Okay,
it's not a
David.
restaurant.
What would you give your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
That's just me.
I would say it's an 8. So it was pretty tasty. I really liked the burger. The vegetables in it were fresh. The patty was pretty good. Dressing was pretty good, and the fries were great. So overall for food, I would say 8.
Does that include the cake?
Yeah, I forgot about the cake. So the cake was pretty good.
Does that raise it or what?
He could give a separate rating for the cake.
Nah, I would leave it the same. Yeah.
Okay. And what would you give the atmosphere?
Atmosphere, I like it. I mean, I agree. It's pretty nice and comfortable in here. I'm not sure how that's gonna change if there were a lot of other people in here, if it would be much noisier or not. But atmosphere, yeah, I would say 9 out of 10.
Okay. And what would you give the customer service?
Customer service is a bit tricky. I couldn't decide.
Okay, I'm going to ask that just like if we're in court, you've heard some things that can influence your opinion. If you could just pretend like those didn't happen, don't let it influence.
Yeah.
Strike it from the record.
I mean, I've been here before. This is not the first time I've been to this restaurant. The other times that I've been here, the owner of the restaurant has served us, and he has been incredibly gracious. And most of the time, it's just him working here. This time, I didn't get any water when we first sat down, which was kind of upsetting. But I think they're pretty nice. I can kind of tell that they're I don't know, overworked or something. So I would say customer service is still pretty good. I'd say 8 out of 10. Okay.
And what would you give the price?
I honestly didn't even check what the prices were. I had to look afterwards. But I would say they're pretty reasonable. My burger was $15, which is I think normal for most other restaurants. So I definitely appreciate when the vegan restaurants don't charge more than a regular meal, because I think that's part of their competition. So yeah, I would say prices are reasonable, so 9 out of 10.
Awesome.
You know, I remember.
All right, Travis. What would you rate your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
I definitely would give it a 10. I had the friendly salad. It was a nice sized portion, probably actually enough for 2 people. But I don't know, I guess I was hungry.
Okay. And what would you give the atmosphere?
I mean, it was lovely this evening. I would definitely give it a 10. Nice, quiet atmosphere. Music wasn't too loud.
Okay. And what would you give the customer service?
I guess they kind of have the trending new service where you go up and order and then they bring you the food. I would say a 10 because I remember when I was ordering my food, like he actually was trying to make sure that I could actually eat all the ingredients, like far as food allergy. Like he went over that, like he showed that concern. So for that, that's 10 worthy.
All right. And what would you give the price?
Well, unfortunately, due to inflation, I guess, no different than anybody else. Prices are a little bit different. I haven't been back here in, I don't know, since 2019 or something like that. So, yeah, I did see like some price changes, but it wasn't really ridiculous. Like my salad, like I said, I think 2 people could have ate that. It was about $13. So I give it a 9.
All right. What's up, Veggie Outers? So when it comes to the food, I'm gonna give it an 8 because I think it's pretty good, but it wasn't like anything like blowing me away. But not every restaurant has to blow you away, so I give it an 8. As far as the atmosphere, I give it a 10. I love like quiet places like this where we can talk, not scream at each other, not have to pretend like we're doing some kind of public speaking in terms of our vocal cords. That's a big plus for me. And the music was playing in the background, so that's like a nice tone. So 10. As far as the customer service, I didn't have any hiccups personally, but I did see some people have a few hiccups, so that is going to influence my opinion. I would give it a 7. I see like places where they can improve. Like this new model where you go up and place the order, then they come back and bring out the food. I've never been the biggest fan of it. I really want to see servers come back and actually serve throughout the whole meetup. So they're part of that new trend, but that doesn't mean I agree with the trend, so that's the reason it's a 7. Plus, we did have a small hiccup where one of the Veggie Outers, they didn't like their food, so they let the owner know about it. And he seemed to have a problem with that feedback that was given and also reimbursing her. So that is a problem. I do have to report that. The Veggie Outers is about feedback. So as far as customer service goes, I'm gonna give them a 7 with all that being said and done. As far as like the price, this is a big one. I'm gonna have to give them a 6 because the prices on the menu don't reflect what we paid. So when I went up there, I got 1 appetizer, 1 entree, and I looked at the prices specifically, and when the amount I was paying was higher than what I saw, like, oh, like, do the prices not reflect the menu? They say yes. That's room for improvement. So give them a 6 just so I can give you that feedback so that they can make those adjustments. With that being said, that concludes my review. Stay tuned for the next Veggie Outers review. We'll be voting on it soon. Catch you in the next one.